dot dot.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poem, and I do the same. I make eyes with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayuri. Time to bring out the D4!
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, same as normal.
Yep. And we get a 3.
We are starting with Yuri.
Again. Well done, Tom. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't... Oh, wait, no, that's your line. Sorry, Tom.
I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore.
Hmm.
But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Tom? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe that what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
Comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Yuri thinks for a good minute, as opposed to a bad minute.
That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome.
Oh, honey, that's not what we meant.
How unlikable of me. Honey, no, you're taking it the wrong way.
Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked. Oh, honey.
I would like to say that I think... So if you guys have you guys seen or heard of the anime, Miss Kamoi Can't Communicate?
No.
I believe so.
Okay, so basically it's about this girl with severe social anxiety to the point where she can't talk in front of people. But she's so beautiful and quiet and like the traditional Yamamoto Nadeshiko that she's super popular. And her goal is to make 100 friends. But because of her social anxiety, it makes it hard. I think Yuri would fall into that same kind of category.
Agreed.
Because if we look at her, she has like the long dark hair, she's quiet, she appears to be somewhat submissive. All the ideal traits of like the traditional Japanese housewife.
Yep. And Monica actually commented, I can't get that anime out of my recommended no matter how much I try.
I would recommend it. I read the manga. I haven't seen the anime. It's on Netflix. It hasn't been dubbed yet, but it is subbed. It looks so good.
I don't have Netflix anymore.
No.
Well, when I get my laptop, we can stream it together.
I can get the anime. That's not a problem. I just don't have Netflix anymore because of the whole Dave Chappelle debacle.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Tom.
Yuri.
Oh, what am I saying? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
All right. Do you want to share your poem now?
Oh, okay. Here. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles.
That's because building sandcastles is fun.
mm-hmm.
I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. Yo. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
You say that like you didn't even want to write about it.
Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. Oh, that's so cute! I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes.
She was handing you an olive branch.
Yep.
Yes! Oh, that's so sweet! Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off.
Or she's giving you an olive branch, honey.
Make the friendship, Yuri! It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion.
Exactly.
It can be, yeah. It can be refreshing, you know? Yes, like taking a little break. It's a good time for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing.
Alright, I want you to grab the D4 and roll it.
Okay.
If you roll a 3, re-roll it.
Okay. I got a 2.
That's Natsuki.
Natsuki.
Natsuki!
This one's alright.
Natsuki.
All right.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway.
Ooh.
I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style.
That's okay.
I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? It's because you're the only guy around.
Yep.
Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
No! Gross! It's not like I care. It's just that
Baka.
one of us is in this, just that one of us in this club has to make sure that you're not slacking off.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Right. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? Then you'd have to admit you're scared of a tiny, pink-haired, possibly first or second year.
Yep.
That's, it's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. I'd lose all what little street cred I had.
What street cred?
You have street cred?
It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Oh!
Oh, you sass.
Gah! Natsuki elbow connects with my stomach.
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
Tom, you deserve that.
I was just kidding.
Oh, I know. Don't worry. I was too.
Hey, fuck Knuckles, you deserved it.
You did. How the hell do you call that a joke? You've never had your friend elbow you in the stomach? That seriously hurt. You're just a wuss.
Yeah?
Well, maybe it was funny to her. This actually reminds me of that one episode of Friends where Joey is dating a really tiny woman, but she keeps hitting him, like, because she gets overly excited and hits him really, really hard, and no one believes him when she says she hits him really, really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because they think he's just being overdramatic.
Narrator.
Oh, sorry. I guess that's kind of the point. I really should watch my mouth around Natsuki. You're realizing this now.
Anyway.
Yes.
Natsuki holds her poem out for me like nothing ever happened.
I'll be your beach.
Ooh.
Your mind is so full of troubles and fears. That diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place. A beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea. And let me see you shine. Monica said something in the chat. Give me 1 sec. We'll get through the poem here. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
I think this is a love letter to Yuri.
You know what I like? this style of writing that she's doing, although it's still like her style, it's leaning a bit more into like the symbolism and the metaphors that Yuri uses.
Yep.
Dude, I am so for this. Also, so what Monica said, if you've never had a friend elbow you hard in a friendly way, I simply refuse to believe you exist.
Yeah.
I mean, my friends and I literally slap each other sometimes, so.
Yep.
Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once.
Yeah.
Besides.
Oh my god, I can't wait for Yuri to see it.
Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach.
Oh, I can. Sand gets everywhere. There's always so much tourists. There's garbage in the sand.
Yep.
There's always that one creepy guy that stares at you when you're in a swimsuit.
Yep.
Although I guess that's kind of hard to write a poem about.
Dumb.
Oh, well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn.
Well, that's... Jeez. Whoa. Lucky Cosmic Firefox, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in, and hello.
Thank you.
Jeez.
Welcome, Lucky Cosmic Firefox.
Jeez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic.
No, she's actually really excited about the fact that you two are, like, doing this together.
Wait.
Mm-hmm. Wait, didn't she say that she was the one that suggested it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, Yuri said that it was Natsuki that suggested it, wasn't it?
But she's saying that she was the one that Yuri was the one that wanted to write about the same topic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you bring up the history.
Yuri said Natsuki said they should write about it. Natsuki saying Yuri said they should write about it.
Oh.
Monica said something in chat.
I simply point to Yubo. The people in my life are like grains of sand. Oh, I simply point you to Bo. The people in my life are like grains of sand, because they stick together, often near my butthole.
I've been leaking a month since I've been on break from Twitch. I plan to support you. Been watching a month. Just now followed. Thank you for the follow, and you're good. Welcome on in, and thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Oh, Lucky Cosmic Fox. If you see, if you look through the chat, you'll see that we also have the Literature Club in today, and it has been one hell of a ride.
Yep.
And we have divulged into, we have basically devolved into just reading those comments in our character voices.
Correct. So the whole point about this is it's an exercise in voice acting for us. So.
Yeah.
Hello, Sayori! Hello, Natsuki. Oh, wait, you're saying hi to Cosmic Firefox. Gotcha.
Yes.
My bad. You can really see her doing that, too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. No problem. Happy to be you once I can start streaming again, so I'll support you even once I go back at it tomorrow, so I'll give you a shout out tomorrow. Absolutely, Cosmic Firefox. Thank you so much.
Oh, and Lucky Cosmic Firefox says, I love Sayori.
Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while, right?
Oh, this is interesting, because Yuri said it's kind of nice to do something that's a little bit more simple once in a while. Natsuki's saying it's kind of nice to do something that's metaphorical once in a while.
They're mirroring each other.
Yep.
Cosmic Firefox says, anyhow, rip Sayori. And Sayori says, I'm not dead!
You better not die, Sayori!
At the very least, it was good practice.
Oh, Lucky Cosmic Firefox says, oh, I thought you were already past that part. Alright, D6.
Speaking of!
D6, odds and evens.
5.
Odds. Sayori, you're up next.
Oh, Sayori, right. Sayori!
Sayori is best girl. is what Lucky Cosmic Firefox said.
This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Tom.
Her eyebrows. Thanks.
Why?
Sayuri, you've been a little quiet today. Is
Sayuri?
everything alright?
Of course! Everything's fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
Do you want to nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
A true Hufflepuff.
Perpetually Monica says, This year we lost our dear friend Sayori.
Quit telling people I'm dead!
Sometimes I can still hear their voice.
God damn it, TikTok!
I named my MC in the game McLoving.
Yeah, we've all decided we had issues with the protagonist of this story, so we named him Fuck Knuckles.
Yeah,
Although we call him Tom after Tom Riddle.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, alright.
Hey, Tom?
Sayori.
I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you'd try writing your poems like the way Yuri does.
Mhm.
Or even Natsuki. But in the end...
Yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
And Monica says...
Lucky Cosmic Firefox. Well, that's not very nice.
Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else?
Wait! Of course I do! But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I mean, you kind of do.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll just keep going here.
I still understand you the most, Sayuri. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, like all the time, and I have to sometimes put up with you. Not
Like-
really, she is a delight.
Yes.
But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life.
No.
So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you.
No.
Sayuri?
No! Tom, I don't deserve this.
Yes, you do!
You deserve all the nice things in the world, honey.
You're too nice.
Honey.
You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
Are you saying you want him to be mean to you?
Narrator.
Sayuri has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
Lucky Cosmic Firefox, you are good. We are enjoying your commentary. If you had fun with everyone else instead,
Sayori, stop it.
this would be so much easier.
Sayori!
Sayuri? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayuri. I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Well, of course not. You have the emotional capacity of a teaspoon.
You all want to hug Sayori?
Yeah.
Lucky Cosmic Firefox?
Yep.
Tell me what will cheer you up. You can't cheer up depression.
No, you have to just work with it and stay by their side during this time.
Have you tried just not being depressed? Oh, look at that! I wish I had thought of that! Congratulations! My depression is cured!
Sayuri shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head.
Honey.
Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, It's nothing, Tom. It's just a little rain cloud.
That rain cloud is going to turn into a storm cloud if you don't fucking talk about it.
I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again.
No.
Hey,
Just smiles from everyone, okay?
No.
That's all that
Honey.
matters.
No.
honey,
Go play with everyone else.
Sayori?
you're not children.
I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori, who hurt you? Was it Natsuki or Monica? Is what Lucky Cosmic Firefox is asking.
Wait, why was Yuri exempted from that?
Because Yuri's also super nice.
True.
Tom.
So, Yuri,
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
If there is an option going home later to check on Monica, like go to her house and not check on Monica, check on Sayori, like go to Sayuri's house and actually go in and check on her, we need to take that opportunity.
Yep. We have one person left.
Yep.
Let's go check.
Just Monica.
Yuri would rather hurt herself, not Sayori. That is true. Lucky Cosmic Firefox.
Yep, absolutely.
Lucky Cosmic Firefox is saying Monica is evil. I wouldn't
Monica's
say...
not evil. Monica is unwell.
Yeah, no, I would agree. She's not evil. Hi, Tom. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well,
Sorry.
did we read Sayuri's poem?
No, we didn't get to read Sayuri's poem.
Also, we have in
Being
the chat.
this-
Perpetually Monica. Lucky Cosmic Firefox. Nobody is inherently evil. This is a vile, slanderous statement. Lucky Cosmic Firefox. Monica is super yandere simp girl. Birdie Yuri. Lucky Cosmic Firefox. I think you missed the whole point of the story.
Yeah. Narrator, you're up.
Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give me some more thought.
Okay, no pressure.
But all the pressure.
All the pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take my poem. The poem I'm holding in my hands.
It's kind of funny.
How so?
No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you?
I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year because of school. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again.
I see. That reminds me. About how Sayori's been a little bit off today.
Yeah? Yeah? Did she tell you something?
Well, Tom, you haven't been flirting with her, have you?
What? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Terribly.
Yeah. All right. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her. So keep an eye on her.
Monica!
Monica, stop it!
Yuri in the chat.
Lucky Lucky Cosmic Firefox, the story is hinged around the attempt to rationalize an unknowable cosmic horror, attempting to comprehend that which lies firmly outside of your capacity to understand. How that process can drive one to madness and into an extreme, irrational action. Even knowing what she does, Monica is still my friend. Perpetually Monica responds with, I am surprised to you putting up such a spirited defense. It's very unlike you. Lucky Cosmic Firefox, you're a fool. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Birdie Yuri, Lucky Cosmic Firefox, you're an ignorant Ruby. Or Rube. Meh?
What?
Damn, Yuri.
Know. Jesus, Yuri.
Play
So
nice
Yuri decided to... So Yuri chose violence today.
Yep, apparently.
eCraft game, welcome! I am assuming this is the original game? Yes, this is the original game.
Yeah. Eventually I'd like to get my hands on DDLC+, but we'll see.
Yep.
Monica.
Anyway.
We are just getting to the twist. Just barely.
Yep. And Perpetually Monica commented, Lucky Cosmic Firefox, well, that's quite out of line.
And in the game?
I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Okay. Alright.
The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather. A dry quill. Expressionless.
1 second. eCraft Game, thank you for the follow!
Yay!
Yay.
But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
And we have chat from Yuri and Monica.
Birdie Yuri says, Lucky Cosmic Firefox, my apologies. I misread you. You're not incredibly ignorant. You're just young and operating under the assumption that making fun of people's hobbies or flaws qualifies as humor. I can assure you that whichever line of reasoning led you to that conclusion misguided you. Perpetually Monica responds with, You really did choose violence, huh? eCraft Game responded with, What is y'all's best girl list?
Now,
And
Natsuki.
Yep.
Gotta go get some popcorn for this one. Somebody did choose violence.
Yes.
I'm not choosing a best girl list, thank you.
I'm staying neutral.
Okay, we're gonna tone it down in the chat a little bit, please.
Yeah.
We're just here to have fun, guys, not to cause any flame wars.
Correct.
Yes, please, no drama in the chat.
Monica, you're up. Yeah, you might be just joking around. We're not gonna do that.
This is revolving around a lot of sensitive topics.
Yes, and we are.
And go ahead.
I was gonna say we have people who are in character here in our chat. Just don't read too much into that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Monica.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. Mm-hmm. Sure.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
eCraft Game has redeemed a posture check.
Oh, does that mean we all have to do posture checks?
Okay, I just wanted to Lucky Cosmic Firefox. I'm putting that out there just so it's out there.
Hmm. We want everyone to have fun while in the chat and on the stream.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You got this line, yeah?
Yep. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I've noticed.
Jeez, if Sayori were here, she'd probably put a stop to this by now.
I can't joke around with you. Mm.
Tom, you're up.
It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we?
Well, that's kind of messed up, but...
Yeah. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures.
Yeah.
But you are.
Okay. So, I would also like to point out that no guilt tripping in the chat.
Please. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional.
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into.
Redeemed feed. Water. 1 second. We're just gonna... Yeah.
One moment, please, while we deal with some technical difficulties.
Just give me 1 second. Timed out. I'm not having this in my chat. You can stick around and you watch, and when your timeout is up, you are more than welcome to rejoin chat. But we're not having the guilt tripping. We're here to have fun. We have people that are in character, but I don't appreciate the attitude.
Yep.
And for eCraft Games, the one we're currently gunning for is Sayuri.
Yes.
Natsuki, I love you dearly, but please drop it. Yuri, you as well. We're just going to slide right past this, okay?
Yep.
It's been dealt with.
Yep.
Monica, you're up.
It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.